It's expensive.
It is. Disney's expensive.
Howdy, everybody. Hope you are doing well.
So in today's video, we are going to talk about all things dining at Disney World. We're going to talk about some tips that we've come up with on how to make a reservation, how to snag the most popular restaurants, and what makes the dining plan worth it. We're also going to talk about if it's a good option for you, how to use your dining credits, and show you a little bit about how we plan to use it on our upcoming trip. So next, let's talk about some time frames for the Disney dining plan. These are important dates to remember, and we advise marking these down on your calendar so they don't just fly by and miss them.
Because it's really important to do, sometimes to do the 180 days.
Right. So, like Zach was mentioning, if you are staying on property and you're staying at any of the Disney World hotels on property, you get to make dining reservations 180 days in advance, which is huge because then you can get those really popular, really highly sought after,
Like the hard to get
restaurants. Yeah, absolutely. So marking that 6 months in advance on your calendar is great. Now, say that you're choosing to stay off property for whatever reason. Maybe you're staying with family, maybe you're local, maybe you decided to stay at an Airbnb, whatever the case is, you get to make your dining reservations 60 days in advance. So still 2 months ahead of time, which can get you into a lot of the reservations that you may want still. But it's one of those special touches that Disney gives you for staying on property, paying a little bit more money, well, a lot more money, but you really get to find those reservations that you want and can really meet any appetite for your party. There is one important thing to remember, that Disney does give you a lot of flexibility and they are amazing at making your trip magical. But one thing to remember that's important is if you're going to make any changes after the 24-hour window starts for your dining reservation.
Or if you just decide to cancel and just don't even show up for the reservation.
That's important, so don't do that.
Yeah.
If that happens, they will charge you a $10 fee per reservation. So,
and that's per person as well, not just $10, but...
Right. So if you have a big party, that can be pretty pricey.
It's expensive.
It is. Disney's expensive. So they do ask you for a credit card number to put down when you book your reservation, and they will charge that. So just be aware of it. If you need to cancel, if it's more than 24 hours in advance, no problem, no charge whatsoever.
Yeah.
Just something to be mindful of.
So, should you start your reservation planning 180 days out? Kind of yes and no. So for 180 days, there's a lot of restaurants or dining packages or just kind of events in general that are very, very, very popular. So there's this restaurant called Cinderella's Royal Table. It's kind of a cool place. It's a once in a lifetime thing where you actually dine in the castle. So it's kind of cool. We've done it a few times.
It's really neat if you have little kids in your party. It's just super magical for them. And for adults, we really enjoyed it on our honeymoon as well.
Yeah, on our honeymoon we went, and it's good for as a one-time, your first visit. So that would be one option. Another one that we're actually going to be going to is this restaurant called California Grill, which is amazing. They have really good filet mignons, and it's a very upscale restaurant. When we booked exactly to the hour of 180 days, we did a reservation for California Grill, and within a few minutes, that entire day was booked up. And then same thing with Cinderella's Royal Table, that will go up quickly. So
it is worth noting that you can always check in closer to time.
Oh, definitely.
There are people like us that book way in advance and then change our plans. And so...
Yeah, we've done that already.
We have.
For a few of them,
We've gotten into the Beauty and the Beast restaurant. Be Our Guest.
Be Our Guest,
Like the day before I happened to check, and that was right after it opened. And there was a reservation. So don't despair if you can't get your perfect reservation. Keep trying. But definitely be aware of that 180 days because you're more likely to get where you want.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So it's a well-known fact that in our family, I am not the Disney dining planner or Disney anything planner. That is solely up to Zach, which thank goodness. But to make a Disney dining reservation, it's super simple, even for someone like me that's never made any plans for Disney.
Mm-hmm.
So you just go into the My Disney Experience app, and then you do what?
All right, so let's go to my little phone. You could also do it on your tablet or computer. So you just go to mydisneyexperience.com or just download the app. So let's go to the app. So from this main menu, you got the top part is your Magic Kingdom Park. You could actually show other show times, and then you could also view your fast passes. It's pretty much everything book. It's right there. You could also see your wait times. It's amazing. So if you want to do a dining reservation, you're going to hit the plus button right here. So then you got your fast passes, which we'll talk about in this separate video. Mm-hmm. You got reserved dining, order food, which is amazing because some of the counter service restaurants, which is like the kind of like the
you walk up to the counter and it's quick.
Counter service, yeah. Mm-hmm. You could actually order your food from the app and then just pick it up. You don't even have to wait in line, which is amazing for some of the restaurants when it's really, really busy. You just go up, pick it up, and you're good to go. And so what you're going to do is you're going to hit reserve dining. Party size, so it'll be just Kyle and I. So 2. And then you got your calendar. So let's say we want to go in October. October, let's do middle of the week, hit the 22nd. So now, search by time. It's going to be either breakfast, brunch, lunch, or dinner. So that usually gives you a kind of like a window time frame of specific hours. Or if you want to be more exact for your planning, you do by every half hour from open to close, which is kind of nice. So let's say we want to do dinner. So we're going to go hit dinner. And it's thinking about it.
Let's see what we're gonna get. And this is a great example of what's kind of available. We're filming this in the middle of August right now. And so we're at about the 60-day mark. So you can still see what's available at 60 days.
Yeah.
If you're not staying on property, or even if you are.
Yeah. So you just populate all the times that are available right now. So right now it goes alphabetical order. So you do some research on what type of restaurants you like, what times restaurants you don't really care to go to. So let's see. Let's go to California Grill. That's one of the restaurants we're going to be going to.
Yes.
The only time available is 9:45 p.m. That is late. Or it could be early. Let's see.
The Coral Reef.
There you go.
The Coral Reef is one of our all-time favorites.
Yeah.
So let's check out Coral Reef.
So let's do, say, 6:10.
Sounds like a good dinner time.
Yeah. So then, of course, sign into your account. You redo it, and then you could just make your reservation from there.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, very, very easy. And then you'll get a confirmation email, and then there you go.
And it's all stored in the app.
Yeah.
The app is so beautifully designed. It's easy to use. It just keeps everything really organized so that you don't have to haul around papers in the park.
Oh, definitely.
It's just there. And then you can double check that everything is booked the way you want it.
Yeah.
You can also cancel reservations from there if you need to, but remember to do that before the 24-hour mark.
And also, if you're staying on property, one of the new features of the updated version, you could actually unlock your door to your room with your phone, which is pretty nice.
Technology, I tell you what.
Yeah, definitely.
That's amazing. So at this time of filming, Disney has 3 main types of the Disney dining plan, ranging from just wanting a little bit of food a day to a kind of average amount of food a day to a ton of food a day.
Yeah, only if you're like, your entire vacation will be just eating.
Right. And we've done the biggest dining plan.
Yeah.
And it was amazing for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of food. So, we'll run through the different kinds of the 3 types of dining plans. The first is called the quick service dining plan. It's going to be the least amount of food. It's also going to be the least amount of money. Now, again, we'll say it. Disney is expensive.
Yes.
But you do get a good value with these dining plans. So just know that it's an investment. It's Disney pricing.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
So on the quick service dining plan, you can expect, as of right now, they can change their prices at any time, but as of right now, August 2019, the prices for an adult is $52.50 a day. For adults, $23.78 per child per day. So, and child is ages 3 to 9.
Yeah.
At Disney. So under 2 is free, which is super great.
Yeah.
With the quick service dining plan, you would get 2 quick service credits, which was kind of what
counter service, yeah.
What Zach was talking about, where you can use your mobile ordering. You can go in. It's going to be where you walk up to the counter, you place your order. Still great food, not a whole lot of frills.
Yeah, you get like 1 entree and 1 beverage.
So you still get a good amount of food. Yeah. You also get 2 snack credits per day. So 2 quick service credits, 2 meals per day, and 2 snack credits. And you get a refillable mug that you can use at your resort.
Yeah, which is awesome because usually if you want to buy, if you're not on the dining plan, you could buy the refillable mug for $18, I believe.
It's really pricey for what it is.
It is, but you get unlimited refills at the resort: coffees, teas, soda, milk, orange juice, pretty much whatever if it's non-alcoholic.
Right. So it's a great value that they added in because, if you like to drink any kind of soda or juice or milk, I like to have juice with breakfast. That'll cost you like $4 to $5 a day easily if you just have one. So it's a great value.
And also, if you're, of course, doing Disney vacation, you'll be up super early and
it's
still
to bed
awake
super late.
Super late. Yeah.
Yep.
So coffee is a must.
Absolutely. All right. So that's the quick service dining plan. Not a lot of frills, still totally a great option.
Yeah.
If you're looking to save a little bit of money, it's the way to go.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The next dining plan is the classic dining plan. It's the regular. This one's going to run you $75.49.
Yeah.
So about $76 a person for an adult per day. For children, again, ages 3 to 9 is $27.98 a day per child.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a price increase there. Not too bad. And what you get with that is 1 table service credit. So that's going to be at any of your restaurants that cost 1 credit. So
like a sit-down restaurant. And what you get from that 1 table service credit, you'll get your entree, then you get a dessert, and then a beverage.
Yeah. Yep, it's included in that price.
Yeah.
You also get a quick service credit, so you can go to any of those restaurants again when we talked about
or
it.
Or a kiosk, or
get kind of
Dole Whip.
That would be a snack, though. And
that'd be a snack credit.
You get the 2 snack credits as well.
Yeah.
And you still get the coveted refillable mug that you can use as much as you want while you're on property for unlimited drinks.
Yeah.
Non-alcoholic.
And then quick service, just like the quick service dining plan, you get 1 entree and 1 drink.
Yeah. So, a lot of the time, Disney will do a free dining offer. And so generally the quick service is on there, but you can upgrade to the regular, which is what we did for this.
Yeah.
To make the price even less.
Yeah.
Or there's the deluxe dining plan, which is the highest tier. You get the most amount of food.
Yeah.
You get you get quite a bit from it. It is more pricey for sure. So for the deluxe dining plan, as of right now, prices for adults is $116.25 a day. We'll talk about this. And $43.49 per child per day.
Yeah.
So what you get with that is you get 3 meal credits per day. Those can be used for table or quick service. You are paying more, and so it's our suggestion to get the most out of your money to do 3 table service meals a day. You also get 2 snacks, and you get that refillable mug.
Yeah.
So basically, you're going to be eating the whole time, and if you're really in it for wanting to eat at all the really expensive restaurants and get the most expensive meal off the menu, then I would go for it.
Yeah. Now, for the table service, for the deluxe dining plan, you'll get 1 appetizer, 1 entree, and then your dessert and your drink.
And that's per person.
That's per person.
So you get, for the 2 of us went on our honeymoon, we went, and we would each get 2 full-size appetizers, 2 full-size entrees, two desserts, and 2 drinks. So it was so much food at that point.
Yeah.
So just something. we found that the middle tier, the regular, is about the perfect amount of food for us. It's still enough where you're still getting full. You're getting to experience all of those more expensive dining room reservations and restaurants that on a normal basis we wouldn't be able to go to or afford.
Yeah.
And it's so nice to know that it's already paid for. We've already budgeted the money, and we can go and order the most expensive menu item without having to worry much.
Definitely. So there's one restaurant we said that we're going to is California Grill. And so that's a 2-table service. So they have select different restaurants, which is called signature dining. So it's like the fancy restaurants.
Fancy.
Yeah,
yes.
It is very fancy. And so it takes 2 table service credits. And if you paid just by yourself, if you got, say, the most expensive thing off the menu, for the 2 of us, that check would easily be $300 or more. And so,
for one meal.
Yeah.
So that's where our credits really come in handy. So if you're looking at spending 2 for one meal, I mean, you're only spending, like $75? Yeah, $75 for an adult. So we really get our bang for our buck there.
Yeah.
Disney dining is just expensive. And so it really has helped us to enjoy Disney and not be worrying, oh my gosh, we're spending so much money and the cheapest menu item is atrocious. It's really good. It's really good food. But it's really expensive. And we'll keep saying that again. It's really expensive. So for me, the budgeter in our relationship and the one that really thinks about costs of things, it takes away that anxiety. It takes away that concern about, oh gosh, I might just choose something smaller even though I'm not getting what I wanted because I don't want our check to be so high. You don't look at it on the Disney dining plan. So that's a super
very
huge
much so,
pro. It is important to note that gratuity is not included in your Disney dining plan. So we plan on what our gratuity, we look at what our average cost for each meal is going to be, and then make sure to provide our server with...
You can plan accordingly,
Yeah, and our service has always been incredible. So to plan in advance for that.
Yeah, we've never had a bad experience whatsoever. It's been phenomenal.
Right, and we just take that part of our budget so that we're ready to provide gratuity. They'll put that on a card for you, or if you want to give cash, either way. They make it super easy for you.
Or if you are staying on property, you'll get what's called a magic band. And so that is your access to everything from your rooms to your tickets and then transportation. Then also you could actually use that to pay for things. So when you check into your resort, you could actually add a credit card on file, and then you could use that. And so then when your server comes to for the check, you just scan your magic band, and there you go.
Easy.
So, very, very simple.
Disney wants you to have a convenient, easy, stress-free vacation, and this is one way that
So they can take your money.
So they can take your money. But it's one of those ways that they really have succeeded and really do make it really pretty enjoyable. And I get such a hit, like a hoot out of getting that receipt at the end of the evening so that you know how much you're tipping on.
Yeah.
And it'll say like, for California Grill, $358 and whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, yep, we don't have to pay for that because we already did. Solid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
So if you're planning a Disney vacation, one thing is the dining plan worth it for you? So one, it could be yes or it could be no. It's one of those things. You just kind of have to break down the cost. Are you going to be doing a lot of table service restaurants, or are you just going to be doing like quick service, just the counter service? Or are you a complete foodie and just going to go to mainly that's your main goal is to try all the new restaurants? And so you just kind of have to break down the cost of what kind of food you and your family are going to eat and vice versa.
Disney makes it really easy.
Yeah.
They publish all of their menus online, so you can go and see and look at prices. They publish it all online, so you can really go in and look, is this going to be worth my money?
Yeah.
If you're leaving money on the table because you're going to order the cheaper items, that's what you like anyways, then maybe not. Maybe just save aside your money, put it on a gift card so you still don't have to worry about the stress of, oh goodness. But if you're already going to pick the cheaper items, then maybe not. Or maybe go during a time of year where it's free dining, and then it doesn't matter. But they do make it really easy to see exactly how much the prices are. so you can have sticker shock before you go.
Yeah.
And you can do a cost comparison. Look at how much you're spending on average. And see if it's worth it.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes, like what Kyla said, they'll do free dining. Now, with that, there's certain times a year Disney will offer dining packages that are just completely free. Like, actually, we got to do that for when we booked for this trip.
Yeah.
Is that we actually got free dining for the quick service. But since we've lost so much weight and we want to reward ourselves, so we actually paid the difference to upgrade our dining package.
It was really reasonable to upgrade it.
Oh yeah, definitely. However, with that, you have to compare and contrast of the different prices of the deals, because sometimes if you book a room that's actually on sale, it's actually cheaper than actually doing the free dining. So you just kind of have to look and see, and then you can also talk to a travel agent. They can also help you with that as well.
Disney employs amazing people as well, where when we originally booked our trip, we weren't on the free dining plan, and then they announced it. And so I called, and they spent probably an hour on the phone with me comparing different prices and costs. And even with upgrading our free dining, we got a more expensive room, a nicer hotel. We went up a category for hotel.
Yeah, we were staying at a the moderate resort.
Yeah, the base, the bottom one,
the
a value
resort.
resort. And now it moved us up to a moderate resort. We got more amenities for less money. So really, you just have to crunch the numbers. And the people at Disney, a travel agent, you can even do it by yourself online. It's really important to crunch those numbers and see what's the best value for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, you need to ask yourself, is it worth the food cost? Do you want to eat the whole time? What do you want to do?
Yeah, if you're just kind of there for the rides, just kind of quick and go,
Maybe not. If you're traveling with young kiddos, and they're not going to sit for a long time, and you're just going to kind of, eat. If you're not a big meal person and you just like to kind of munch throughout the day, then maybe it's not your best value. But again, something to completely consider and tailor for your family so that it's your vacation, it's magical for you.
Yeah.
So our tips for getting the most bang for your buck out of your Disney dining plan. When we're on the middle tier plan, we plan on using our snack credits for breakfast. We'll also use some of our snack credits for Food and Wine Festival, which is happening while we're there. We'll plan on most of the time using our quick service credits for lunch. And then using our table service for dinner. Where you get the most use of your points.
Oh, definitely, because usually dinners are a lot more expensive than breakfast.
Right.
And so vice versa,
And there are, we're going to the Crystal Palace for breakfast one day.
Yeah.
So we will use a table service credit on that. And won't feel bad about it at all, because it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Because we are going to some of those higher value restaurants, California Grill, Le Cellier, Ohana's kind of up there. It evens out.
Yeah.
But as kind of a general guideline, not a real general guideline, that's how it breaks down to work best for us.
Yeah. And usually like quick service for lunches, where you're going to be at the parks most of the days.
Right.
And so just grab, quick go. We'll use the mobile ordering just to pick up the food, eat, and then go to a ride.
That's a new feature for this trip, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, we've never used that.
We've heard really great things about the mobile ordering from people. It gets you right back on the rides quicker. You're not staying, because those lines can get really, really long.
Oh yeah.
So that's super nice as well. Because, just let's face it, Disney's expensive. I think it's worth it.
So here's a question for you guys. Have you used the dining plan? And if so, was it worth it for you and your family? Or what other kind of tips you have for people who have not used it? We would like to know, and please leave a comment down below, or leave a comment on our Instagram.
And if you haven't used the Disney dining plan, tell us what you're most interested about it. Considering it for your next trip.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. We will see you later. Have a good day.
See you later.
Bye.